we've all been there, right? When the phone stops ringing a little bit, it starts to get a bit quieter and you start to get a bit nervy that there isn't much on the horizon, or it's starting to quieten down quite a lot. And yeah, you start to get panic stations. I've been there many times. We've been very fortunate it hasn't been recently, and touch wood, because it can still happen to anyone at any point. So it's not that you're sort of immune or safe from this sort of thing. It can always get quiet, either just because of the sort of environment, or just sometimes it is more to do with the area, or just I don't know what it is. Sometimes it just sort of seems to quieten down. But when it's happened to us before, the first thing I do is, even when it starts to quieten down, you start to get that first recognising sort of like, oh, the phone hasn't rung as much, or we haven't heard as much recently. As soon as there's like an inkling of that, I try and get really proactive straight away before it really starts to slow down. So you try and jump in and try and start making things happen almost. And there's loads of ways you can do that, and hopefully this is helpful to people if you haven't thought of any of this stuff. First one being socials. If you've got a socials profile, or get more than one, get on there, start putting your name out there, putting pictures out there, videos, whatever it might be, just getting things out there, showing what you do, what makes you different possibly, and use it as an advert, because socials are free and it's a great way of getting yourself out there. And just follow people, follow big names, just follow anyone, and try and get your profile and your name out there. Same for Google. If you've got a Google profile, get one. If you haven't, get one, and start tinkering with it, because the more you adjust it and tweak it and add photos and all that sort of stuff, again, your profile will get more recognition. Make sure you get some reviews on there. If you're on Checkatrade or just using Google reviews or any other review website, perhaps go back to some of your old customers and get them to drop some reviews if they haven't. Make sure, because again, that always boosts you up the rankings for things like that. So just go back to people. Don't be afraid to sort of email in that instance. And also, you could do some sort of polite cold emailing about, if you did a job a year ago, 6 months ago, just put a polite email in. How was it? How's it all going? Because sometimes that prompts people to ask, not only does it look like a good gesture, but it also prompts people to maybe think about some work that they need doing. And the other one, discounts are another possible one as well. You could offer some discounts. If you're really quiet, you could start discounting some of your rates and see if that entices people back again, or creates, gets a bit of attention. And the last one would probably be, if you've got friends or people that you know are in other trades, get hold of them, contact them, see if they need, if it's bathroom fitters, see if they need help with your, or whatever your trade might be. See if you can somehow link it together and get hold of people that you've maybe worked with in the past, see if they need help, see if there's ways that you can help them, and introduce new things like that as well. That was thick and fast, but hopefully there's a few tips there that might mean if you're really quiet, they might just help.